So here's a tutorial on how to add a Stream Deck mobile device to your Stream Deck PC application that is running, and with the intention of installing the MIDI plugin for the PC application to talk to Ableton Live on a PC. And that's in vein of getting controls for a DSP set up in a car from your mobile device. So that's the long-winded explanation. So we had to find the Add Mobile Device on the top of the PC app on the left drop down, and then you're asked to film the QR code with the mobile app. And in this case I might throw up an error because I'm not on the right Wi-Fi network. So you have to go onto the right Wi-Fi network, the one that your computer is on, and then you'll see that allow device, and you say, yep, I trust this guy, he's really good. And then you can back out on your Stream Deck mobile app, and then you'll see the layout. I've already made a layout, but you might have to make a fresh layout. They put like shortcuts to web devices and all sorts of crap there. So, and then you can adjust your layout, and here I'm testing, showing that it's changing one of my predetermined MIDI functions, because I have an actual Stream Deck Plus, which I designed a whole bunch of MIDI functions on already, and so that seems to be all working. Now you can actually go to a custom layout to suit the size of your screen, and in the free version they only give you 6 operatable buttons, so I've narrowed down the screen to show me the 6 operations that I find useful. And you can make many pages on the free versions too, so you can have different pages for EQ and stuff. And see, on the bottom half of the screen on my mobile, I've got things that are just showing me MIDI information, things about the DAW, which don't need pressing. So here we are in the plugins app. I'm doing an explanation on how to get the MIDI functionality to work with Stream Deck mobile or Stream Deck physical products. You have to go add plugin, which was down there on the left, and then you have to search MIDI, and then you find the correct one, which I'm now pointing at, and then you install it with the right hand, open in Stream Deck on the right. Here I'm just scrolling down to verify that's the one we need. And then you press open in Stream Deck. But I've already done it. Let's go back to my Stream Deck. And then it'll turn up as a plugin here in your installed plugins under preferences. I'm going to close that now. And then it'll show up as an option for your buttons or dials. And on the mobile device, it's just buttons. And you just drag a general MIDI command from the MIDI submenu onto a spare button. And from there, you're going to have to get crafty under the hood. In Windows, you can use virtual MIDI cables. I use loop MIDI. You can actually use a real cable if you've got a MIDI in and a MIDI out port on your audio device. And you just plug the out to the in. That's another way of doing it. Down the bottom of each button's properties will be the MIDI, and then you choose your virtual send and virtual receive cables that you've already made ahead of time, or you can make them right now. But I think they give you some default names, and as long as you can recreate those names, you're right to go. Or you can specify your own virtual MIDI cable. So here I've got loop MIDI. I'm really good at dragging that. Loop MIDI, and I have all the virtual cables I'm using right now. And I'm about to demonstrate how to add a new cable. You got to write the name of the new cable first. It's a bit like that. Funny order of things. So I'm just writing example, and then it's got L MIDI example because I'm a knob, and then you just press the add the button and you get a new MIDI cable, which I'll probably delete after this video. And now I'm going to show you in Ableton how to set up remotes. So you just go to MIDI preferences, under preferences, source settings, and then as long as the MIDI cable you have is got the remote tick for the sending or the receiving remote, and then you need to tick for the sending remote. I might be telling it the wrong way around because I'm looking at a very small screen right now. But yeah, you can't have them both send and receive. You have to have one sending and one receiving, and that way you can filter out little mistakes. Alright guys, catch you later, and have fun.